Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2022 Booster Day Parade. I am John Knutson, normally known as a grain of sand in the swimsuit of humanity, and I'd like to introduce you to the eye candy.
Alan Burchell.
Former Mayor Alan Burchell. Welcome to the Booster Day Parade. Hey, we got a few people to thank before we get started here. First of all, Nate Scoogan River Channel for being able to record everything. He's got a whole army here of cohorts helping him, and
We're here. We're live from Hop and Barrel.
the Hop and Barrel.
Thank you for allowing us to set up here and have the booth right in front of their place.
Yeah,
Looks like
wonderful success story with Hop and Barrel, starting here in Hudson and doing so well with their brewery beers and their venue here downtown.
Also, I'd like to thank St. Croix Bakery for the wonderful scones we had this morning.
Those are pretty good, weren't they?
Oh, they were delicious.
Awesome.
Go and see Chef Charlie. Well,
Lots of kids out here today. That's what's awesome to see. It's obviously mom and dad bringing the kids and grandparents bringing the grandkids, and it's incredible to see that number of people. So here comes one of our police cars to the theme of bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do?
don't sing, John. Don't sing.
What you gonna do when they come for you?
So our first lead vehicle is from the Hudson Police Department. I think it's driven by James Wildman. James was in the U.S. Marine Corps for 4 years. Served as a police officer for 13. He is Hudson PD's newly created position of Community Engagement Officer. He is leading our department in organizing National Night Out, Citizens Police Academy, Hudson Police Department social media, and other activities we will start in the future for the police department.
And as always with most parades, they're led by an honor guard or color guard. This is the Otis H. King American Legion Post 50 and the Veterans of Foreign Wars Memorial Post 2115. The honor guard is composed of veterans belonging to American Legion Post 50 and Veterans of the Foreign Wars Post 2115. They represent Hudson at parades and other civic events in the St. Croix Valley and perform funeral honors for deceased veterans.
Thank a veteran for all our freedoms.
Stand and acknowledge our honor guard.
There's a Willys Jeep, John.
Love to have one of those.
Next, we have the Hudson Hospital and Clinic, part of Health Partners. It's the largest consumer-governed nonprofit healthcare organization in the nation, with a mission to improve health and well-being in partnership with members, patients, and community. Hudson Hospital and Clinic serves both western Wisconsin with emergency, birth, rehabilitation, specialty clinics, cancer, healthcare, and orthopedics, and a nationally acclaimed healing arts program.
It looks like they got a pretty healthy carrot walking with them there.
Yeah.
Flexing. That carrot is flexing. Wow.
Oh.
The Health Partners Clinic and the hospital have been a long-standing and important business here in the Hudson area.
Yeah, we are truly lucky to have a good hospital in our community.
As part of our Grand Marshal group, next will be the Hudson Fire Department.
John, have you been up to our new fire station? Have you seen that?
I have not, but it looks like a beautiful building there behind the Plaza 94 area and by the former golf course.
They did an excellent job. It's
Yeah.
it's well done. Plenty of space for expansion.
we obviously want to thank them for their time and how much we respect how they take care of the Hudson community.
And of course, as everyone knows, they are an all-volunteer except for the chief, and I don't know who the new chief is. Well, there he is, Drew Spellman.
Chief Drew Spellman taking over for Scott St. Ors.
St. Martin.
St. Martin.
And here comes our ladder truck. I think that's new.
That is a beautiful rig.
Want to guess the price, John?
I would guess that was at least $12.
Yes. More.
Maybe with a few zeros and zeros.
Yeah. But what a good
decimals.
Yeah.
Truck number 60. Here comes 3161.
All the folks that volunteer, and they have to, I think they meet every Monday night for training that's required. And they don't get paid. They're volunteers.
Engine number 63 coming next. They're just in spectacular condition, aren't they, Al?
Yep. Bob Schmidt.
That's my neighbor. Bob, how are you? That's my neighbor Bob Schmidt right there, folks. We live in Red Cedar Canyon. We're neighbor. He just got his roof done yesterday. I know that because
you heard the bang.
The crew is out early and often.
Here comes the water truck. We have lots of fire trucks, don't we?
I like how they got Bucky Badger on most of their trucks. Go Badgers.
Go Badgers, without a doubt.
Yes.
There he is.
It's a great hand wave. Is that Dog?
Yes,
Dog Cylinder. Well, the kids sure love seeing the fire trucks, don't they? Here comes a brush truck followed with a boat.
Yeah.
They do a great job with the recovery services. Obviously, tough situations have to be dealt with, but nobody does them better than our Hudson Fire Department.
Yep, absolutely.
Lots of different vehicles. Here comes a quad.
I think you need one of those, John.
I would love to have a quad like that. You think Red Cedar Canyon Trails would accept that?
I don't think so.
Maybe not.
Here comes St. Joe's Fire Department.
Right to the north of Hudson. The St. Joe's folks are coming. That looks like Mr. Milbrath in that engine. Dan Milbrath driving that big rig.
Then we have Lakeview Hospital and Emergency Group. Hospital Group. They've been serving the city of Hudson, town of Hudson, village of North Hudson, Troy, and Warren. They respond to more than 12,000 EMS calls each year, both in Minnesota and western Wisconsin. They have overall coverage response less than 6 minutes. And
wow.
I know it's better than that here in the city of Hudson. They're located up by the hospital.
Yeah, incredible.
Look at this car. Oh,
this car, if you've ever been to Agave, and now he's got a new restaurant called Little Italy here in town. Paul Rohde's providing the car there. And it's a Hudson Boosters coordinator, Holly Schultz. She's been a Hudson Booster member for 14 years. Married to a longtime Booster member. She has 3 girls that went through the softball programs, and when she isn't planning the Booster Day Parade, she loves kayaking, gardening, reading, and having fun and adventure.
Boy, look at that truck.
Wow. Built by Battle.
Built by Battle, it's an apparel company, keeping the community of people who keep pushing forward no matter what life throws at them. I've never seen that before, have you?
No, that's a big rig. That might even hold my family.
Yes. As long as you're not driving it, we'd be okay with that. There's a little.
I believe this is a Lamborghini Gallardo, if I'm not mistaken, coming up here. For Pete's sakes, who's got a Lamborghini Gallardo in Hudson?
Well, we have one. It'll say built strong.
Built by Battle again.
Wow.
That clothing company has got some awesome cars, folks. Yes, indeed. I was at the Lamborghini factory in Italy, and it was incredible.
I think maybe I wouldn't think you'd be allowed to drive that.
Do you know what this is? That's a Dodge Demon. That's a Challenger Demon. About 1,000 horsepower in that car.
Oh, look. And here we have Rich O'Connor, mayor of Hudson, was elected for his third term. He's with Stan Wecken.
Of North Hudson.
Of North Hudson. He's the president.
There's Mayor O'Connor.
Mayor O'Connor.
Let's see if we can get Mayor O'Connor's.
Hey, Rich.
Rich! There's Mayor O'Connor right in front of us here. Oh, he threw some candy toward us, didn't quite get there.
We don't need any candy.
If he works at night, would he be called a nightmare?
Oh, boy. Could be.
That's called milk carton humor, Al.
I think your picture's been on a couple milk containers.
Or should be, yeah.
All right, John, who's coming up
this
next?
This is the Hudson Ambassadors. So these are last year's 2021 ambassadors: Megan Erickson, Sophia Huber, Paige Hurtgen, and Sydney Warren. These young women have spent last year representing the great town of Hudson.
And the new ones will be tonight?
The new ones have been chosen, and I think they're coming in the back of this next truck. I know two of them quite well. I coached them in tennis.
Oh.
Jenna Simmons and Maya Youssef, and we've got to see who the third one is. I apologize, I don't have her name. Let's see if they.
There's Mary Yacoub driving the.
Mary Yacoub.
And there's the new ambassadors.
And tennis players there: Jenna Simmons, Maya Youssef. Look there's our new ambassadors for 2022. Great tennis players too, by the way.
We got an old car show.
This is sponsored by Jim Spade, a friend of mine from St. Pat's Church. He's coming in an MG here, the orange one.
Look at these cars. There's a Chevelle. I think that's a 65.
And this would be a Firebird, I believe.
Trans Am.
Firebird Trans.
And we can hear it.
Yes. And there's Jim Spate. Hey, Jim. Jim Spate in the little MG. You got it, buddy. And the Cadillac behind honking to tell the MG to get going. I'm not sure why he's in a hurry. Then we've got a 20-minute break here.
We've got a car show coming up.
We do.
In the car park.
Yeah.
And I'm not quite sure where it is. It's somewhere downtown.
It's usually Lakefront Park is where they've been having it the last couple of years. So this group is Crowning Achievement, Al. What do they do?
Crowning Achievement is a nonprofit serving the special needs of men and women over 16 in the St. Croix Valley in both Minnesota, Wisconsin, and beyond. They host fun events each month as well as a pageant raffle in the fall. This year's pageant will be held 11/5 in New Richmond. We'll do all this to foster awareness and acceptance of our participants, increasing integration into society, as well as advancing and increase employment opportunities.
What these folks do with the special needs kids in our area is remarkable. The kids love it. It's a great organization worthy of all of our support.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next up, we're going to have Christian Community Homes. Christian Community Homes and Services is a nonprofit, faith-based senior community that offers independent apartments, assisted living, memory care, and a skilled nursing area for long-term and short-term rehabilitation. Hey, Dan, how are you? There's Dan Brinsko. How are you, buddy? CCH has been serving our community for over 40 years. Stop by for a tour or check out their website at cchhudson.org.
I believe they're having a fundraising ship charter here out of Hudson on the 27th of July, and I think you can call there, and if they have open seats available, be a good fundraiser for them.
Is that an Afton Cruise Line?
Yes, it is.
Both, they always do a nice job. Dan Jarvis and his family do a great job with the Afton Cruise Lines.
Now, who in the world is coming down here with the red hat and the red cape? Who could that be? Is it?
You know, I don't know who that is. That looks like a very senior citizen.
From Wintergreen, huh?
Wonderful having him here.
Yep. So we'd like to invite everyone out to the Hudson Booster Days for the boost, the fair. There's lots of rides going on for the kids.
You know, the boosters do such a wonderful job in our community. They've been around, well, I came in the late 80s, and they've been around well before then.
52 or 53, I think they started.
They do the softball programs for the girls, the baseball, football programs for the boys. They're just such a wonderful community supporter. Hudson is awful lucky to have them. We've got another resident from CCH here. Let's see if we can get her name. This is Mary Jo Stry, Queen of Hearts from Christian Community Homes. And is that Shelley DeStasio, I think, riding the...
Not sure.
Mike, that looked like Shelley, if I'm not mistaken.
Our next entry is Hudson Ford.
You know a little bit about these guys.
Absolutely. Mark Swellen. Hudson Ford is your local Ford dealership. Quick lane service department, parts department, and our Abra Auto Body. In fact, that's where I'm taking my car to get it fixed for after the hailstorm. They offer free shuttle service loaners when your vehicle is down, and Ford certified technicians to get you back on the road. Has hundreds of vehicles in inventory and specifically trained sales associates to help you lead the way to find you the right vehicle. I believe I see their billboards that they're the largest Ford dealership in Wisconsin.
And I think they have been for the past 5 or 6 years at least.
Was that Connie in the back?
That was Connie in the back, and
always been supportive of our Rotary Club.
Yeah, in fact, my wife was lucky enough to win the Ford Mustang last year from Hudson Ford. Yeah, boom.
Was there any kind of audit of those tickets and how that happened? How in the world could she win that car? Did you sell her the winning ticket?
No, I just say when you buy a lot of tickets, sometimes you win.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I suppose you bought, $40,000 worth of tickets. You have a good chance to win.
Over the past 15 years, that might be close. Next up, we're going to have a unit from Trinity Lutheran Church. Everyone's welcome to join the Trinity ship. We worship, we fellowship, we provide discipleship and partnership with the Hudson community. We are a vibrant two-campus church ministry and school with a mission to make disciples of all nations by loving God, loving others, and serving the world. Our academy offers child care starting at 6 weeks of age and continues education from preschool through 8th grade. Our academy provides academic excellence and develops leaders who also live to follow Trinity's mission. Check us out at www.trinityhudson.org or like us on Facebook.
Great church. Been a long time.
You belong to them?
No, I go to a different church, Bethel.
Okay, you're a Bethel guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Next we have the Octagon House. Octagon House Museum St. Croix Historical Society. It's been open, has many great events. I know they have a morning garden show, and people come out to buy their vegetables, fruits and vegetables.
Alan, you'd look good in a hoop skirt like that.
Yeah, I would. Boy, it'd have to be a big hoop. Well, we got the princesses from the Octagon House, but we don't know who they are.
You can barely see them over the sides of that car there.
Look at that Lincoln Continental.
Wow. Very nice.
John, when was the last time you went through the
and I think that's Tori Boomsma,
who's
the executive director of the Octagon House there. Next up, Alan, we've got the marching band from Hudson High School led by Mr. Ryan McCarthy.
Always my favorite. One of my favorites is the bands.
You remember as a kid when there'd be 15 or 20 marching bands in a parade, and they, I think obviously with the costs involved of travel and everything else, it kind of limits, I think, the number of parade participants, probably the number of volunteer parents too.
Yes.
It takes a pretty good sized herd to shepherd a marching band like this. So.
Well, I can say Hudson has a great music program, both choral and the band.
They do. Yep. And I understand you used to play the tuba.
No, John. No, John. I'm not going there with that one.
Well, I used to be in the band right behind the tubas. I played a threeba.
Yep. Here we'll have a little. We'll be quiet now, and we'll have hear a little music from the Hudson Raider Marching Band.
No humming either. Beautiful new uniforms.
Yeah.
I think they had a big fundraiser in the last couple of years to outfit the crew with a couple new uniforms. They look great.
Sound great too.
Tall fella.
Yep.
Great job, Ryan McCarthy and the Hudson High School Marching Band. And that is quite a trailer.
You know, just imagine trying to haul all the gear to all the events they go to. That's what they need.
Yep. They used to have drum and bugle competitions too back in the day. Haven't seen one in a long time.
This one is North Star Early Learning Center. North Star Early Learning Center serves children from 6 weeks to 7 years old. North Star is a 4K community site partnered with the Hudson School District. North Star Early Learning Center, the goal is to provide learning opportunities that are educational and affordable to the community. North Star's mission is to partner with families in preparing children for lifelong success through a rich and educational experience in a safe, nurturing environment, and to serve as a destination for professionals who are building a legacy in childcare. There we go.
Next up, we got North Hudson Pepperfest. The Pepperfest royalty include King Joe Steiner, Queen Emma Hatch, Princess Kayla Clack, Princess Bella Sophie, Princess Marissa Gunderson. Wow, they're loud. The North Hudson Pepperfest is the Little Village celebration with a big Italian flavor. Pepperfest celebrates its strong Italian heritage with a 3-day festival that raises money for the community. Highlights include Grand Day Parade, homemade Italian food, including spaghetti meatballs, hot Italian sandwiches, ravioli, and stuffed peppers. There's also a social garden bingo and more.
Next event is August 19th to the 21st. Here we have Home Senior Living, Beacon Specialized Living. It's a local residential care home on the bluffs of Hudson. Has been serving Hudson for 15 years. Specializes in living, now owns a hometown, is providing home and community-based support services in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Serves over 200 children, adolescents, adults, and across multiple sites in 7 counties surrounding Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Chippewa Falls.
I'm guessing you've noticed over the years, as I have, that the senior homes are getting much more welcoming and elaborate for the residents. They have movie theaters, they have gym equipment, all
restaurants.
Kinds of stuff. It's awesome.
Well, they got to have a place for us, John.
Yeah, I hope it keeps getting better when we get there. Our next parade unit here is CBD of Hudson. Offers many different local products ranging from Plymouth, River Falls, Durand, Wisconsin, my hometown, to Roseville, Minnesota, which are all third-party tested products such as tinctures, edibles, topicals, flowers, Delta 8, Delta 9, that can help with pain, anxiety, sleep, and more. Also offered are products for pets and farm animals. CBD is a family-run cannabis store located behind Buffalo Wild Wings.
River Falls Royal Ambassadors. The ambassadors of the Grand Royal Ambassador is Madison Zebarth. First is Lizzie McMurray. Royal Ambassador is Gwen Adams. Royal Ambassador is Katie Olson. The weekend of July 7th through the 10th is River Falls Days.
Our neighbors to the east.
And south.
Yeah. Hey, Nate. Monitor went out. Well, there were a few sprinkles, Al, but certainly no rain, which we're thankful for.
Yeah.
All right, next up, folks, we've got the St. Croix County Republican Party. We are the people of the St. Croix County Republican Party and are committed to protecting our constitutional liberties and conservative values. Let's protect this republic together. God bless America.
We've got a gentleman, Kyle Ute, for Lieutenant Governor. I assume they have try and get as many as their candidates as possible.
Yeah, I see we've got a truck coming with all the posters on it from the Republican Party.
I think the primary's coming up in August for governor, lieutenant governor, attorney general.
Diane Yoakum in the back of that vehicle.
Always people that work in the political parties are hardworking people and believe in what they're doing. Next, we have Creative Homes, a builder in Hudson. Creative Homes is known for their unmatched customer experience, quality process, and personalization. They are so happy to be able to build homes back in Hudson, where they love our community. They've done a nice job with the homes they built here in Hudson.
Yeah.
See, Mr. Wilcox is driving the vehicle.
There's Chris Wilcox himself, yes. I happen to live in Red Cedar Canyon, right next to Heritage Greens, one of their larger developments in the Hudson area. Next up, we have the Woodbury Ambassadors. Woodbury Days is August 19th through the 21st and is represented by Miss Woodbury, Noreen, Princess Tinu and Rhea, and Little Miss Annie, Little Prince Emmett, Little Princess Maya, and Senior Queen Michelle. The important dates are August 9th. This gives Al and I a chance to practice our parade wave.
What do we got next here, Mr. Knutson?
Well, I don't know. Take a look.
We have Carpeting by Mike. Carpeting by Mike, your local full-service flooring store in Somerset. Celebrating 49 years in business, a room without a rug is like a kiss without a hug.
Oh my. And look at the big rhino.
Mohawk Smart Strand carpet.
Next up, Simply Giggle Childcare. Simply Giggle Childcare in Montessori 4K. Now located in the previous Giggle Factory with an indoor playground. We focus on play-based, child-centered, hands-on learning fun, including a new outdoor learning classroom. Our Montessori 4K.
Careful for the shark.
That's a dinosaur. Ow. Also, a new location off Hanley Road, Simply Little Childcare, bringing more quality care for infants and toddlers to our community. Come work with us. We are fun.
I think it was a shark.
No, that's a dinosaur, Alan.
Oh, boy.
It's a pink dinosaur.
Here we've got Woodville Sent to My royalty. Again, Woodville 2022 Sent to My royalty is very excited to be part of your celebration today. Queen Martha Luckwald is the first Princess Eleanor Vance. We are proud to be chosen to represent the village of Woodville and their Norwegian heritage.
That would be mine, too, Norwegian.
Are you Norwegian, Jen?
I'm Norwegian.
I only am a quarter.
Knutson. Son of Knut, as they say.
I heard it was son of something else.
Son of... Coming down the road here, we have Fresh Threads Express. Fresh Express Community Outreach. Our passion is to meet clothing needs with dignity. to encourage those around us to network with those in the community for a better, good, and use the resources we already have. Recycle and upcycle, no waste. They've got a big rig.
That's a good idea, right, John?
It certainly is. A clothing bus. Fresh Threads Express out of Hudson here.
Cornerstone Church. Express 1.
Recycle instead of waste, so that's a great thing.
Now we have the Fresh Express Mobile Market, Fresh Express Community Outreach. The Fresh Express is a partnership with St. Croix Valley Food Bank, County Market Hudson, Pantera Bread, KFC, Starbucks, Popeyes, Buddy's Bakery, and many other companies. Provides essential groceries to anyone at no cost. What a great idea. There's a lot of food need here in the St. Croix Valley, and glad to see people step up to do those things.
Yep, as wealthy as the community in the area is. Hey, we're getting a little rain here, aren't we, Al? A little drips here and there. Oh, they're tossing food out, which is great. Bananas and other fruits.
Here we got the
St. Croix County Fairest of the Fair 2021. St. Croix County Fairest of the Fair is Rose Gillis, and Junior Fairest Cecilia Bennett and Eloise Thompson. Join us for the St. Croix County Fair July 20th through the 24th in Glenwood City, Wisconsin. We got a little pause in the action here, Alan. You know, so you were talking about Aaron Rodgers and his
new girlfriend.
New girlfriend, and what was her name?
Blue of Earth.
Blue of Earth is Aaron Rodgers' girlfriend's new name, and
yes.
So I've given Alan the name Black of Hole. So he is like a black hole. So.
Well,
Black of Hole matches Aaron Rodgers' new girlfriend, Blue of Earth.
As long as she doesn't use witchcraft on the Viking game to win.
Oh, man. I hope she does whatever she can do to help Aaron Rodgers play well against those dreaded Vikings next door. Who do we got next, Al?
Next, we have the St. Croix Democrats. Here, their tagline is St. Croix Democrats Party, Democracy Lives Here for St. Croix Democrats.
Representing everybody from Governor Tony Evers on down, I assume.
Yep. Again, like I said with the other group too, these people are out working hard, trying to get their candidates elected.
It can often be a thankful job, can it?
Oh.
You having been mayor certainly understand what it's like.
Yep.
You rarely hear from people when they're happy, but you always hear from them when they're not.
Yep.
So God bless all the politicians willing to spend their time and efforts trying to do what's right for their constituents, right?
Correct. I think we have two strong party representatives here.
All right, next up we've got Baldwin's Royalty. They're represented or sponsored by the Baldwin Woodville Area Chamber of Commerce. They crowned their princesses on June 11th. So Windmill Days is held the second full weekend of June, and the Chili Fest is the last Saturday of September.
Next we have Glory Church. Glory Church meets Sunday, 10 a.m. in Lakeland, Minnesota. Sunday mornings, 10 a.m. They're rocking out.
It's a festive little parade unit there with kids in the float.
Ooh,
from Glory Church. Okay, next we have the St. Paul Winter Carnival. It's the coolest celebration on earth. America's longest running international festival from January 2022 marks the 136th year that the citizens of this wintry realm proudly celebrate snow and ice throughout the land. The celebration started in 1886. soon after a New York newspaper reporter published a frosty news article proclaiming the city was unfit for human habitation. Undaunted, hundreds of St. Paul businessmen belted their snow pants and assembled an exhilarating winter festival for all who crave cold weather and prove to the nation how we revel in the snow and the wind. The 2022 royal family is led by Boreas Rex, the 85th, William Given, Queen of the Snows, Effie Barnes, and Prime Minister Christine Arm. The royal family also includes 6 King's Guards, 4 Wind Princesses and Wind Princesses. The St. Paul Festival and Heritage Foundation is a nonprofit membership organization and proud producer of the Winter Carnival.
And we had the senior royalty. They were just behind them. But now we have Youth Action Hudson.
Youth Action Hudson is Hudson's only youth-led nonprofit organization. Youth Action Hudson wishes everyone a happy and safe 4th of July.
Then we have next is the Sweet Loft, is downtown Hudson salon with 4 business owners. Ash Blonde, specializing in hair extensions. Mallory Kate, specializing in hair extension, hair coloring. Bova Lash, specializing in lash extension. And they're right down here in downtown Hudson.
Next up, we have Hudson Havoc Junior Hockey. It's sponsored by Velocity Physical Therapy, and they've got a herd of kids following them.
Okay.
And now we have the Mid-Current Church, represented by their Mid-Current community. We've got a great group of young folks. Looking good.
Lots of kids in that.
Church well represented.
Well, we have Cottage Grove Strawberry Fest ambassadors.
And they crowned their crew on June 30th. We'll see if we can read the names as they run by us here.
All right. Cottage Grove's our neighbor, Minnesota neighbor. All right. You want to take the first line? I'll take the second.
The Little Miss Queen Olivia Loveland, Junior Miss Queen Navash Rousseau, Miss Queen Carolyn Johnson,
and Junior Miss Princess Amanda DeZosa, Brooklyn Edlin, and Shireen Schrodel.
You almost got them.
Well, they went by pretty fast. They were going really fast.
Here comes Pack 148, sponsored by Knights of Columbus, which I happen to be a proud member of.
Aren't you one of the head Pumas?
I used to be. Explore the outdoors. Come and camp with us. We have camped in a cave, on a submarine, near a waterfall, and at the lake. The only thing missing is you. Join Pack 148 for a year of adventure. We meet twice a month at the YMCA camp during the fall and spend our summer. Hey! Somebody! Hey! Man! I just got squirted. This is Mr. Mike Aiken. What a terror he is. He happens to be one of the best drummers in the area, though. Anyway, visit Adventures and join Pack 148.
Rutabaga Fest in Cumberland, Wisconsin. Nicknamed for their island city.
Yep.
They have their princesses here, little princesses. Miss Cumberland, Gabriel Bone Hansen, and Addison.
Ella and Isla and Chloe.
Okay, thank you. There's this year it's in August 25th and 28th, and it's the 90th Rutabaga Festival.
That's a long time.
Have you been to that, John? It's a great time.
I've been through Cumberland recently, but I've never been at the Rutabaga Fest.
All right, it's fun. Here we got Wisconsin Credit Union.
We got the Hudson Hometown Music Fest. It's in its 7th year. We're a family-friendly event showcasing a variety of music from 6 different bands, including the Firewater Gospel Choir this year. They have beer and wine for purchase. Come out to Lakefront Park on Saturday, September 10th, noon to 11 p.m. for a fun time. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Hudson's Hometown Music Fest. So
Are you playing any more bands, John?
You know, I have not played drums in a while, and the music industry really thanked me for not for not continuing to play there.
Now we have Spring Valley. Danielle Nias, she is Miss Spring Valley.
A Jeep Sport Wrangler, that's a nice little rig that Danielle Nias is in. All right, we got a little bit of a gap here, but I'm going to guess that the next color you're going to see is a lot of pink. This is BB Makeup. This happens to be Brooke Fleetwood and her company, BB Makeup Beauty Resort. For all your beauty needs, Alan, pay attention to this. Makeup applications, lessons, lash extensions, brow blading, facials, waxing, tooth jewels, hair, boudoir photography. Pay attention, Alan. Even barbering, located at 512 3rd Street right here in downtown Hudson. And hey, did you know you can also rent out the Pink Castle on Vine Street? Visit them online at www.thebbspa.com. There's Brooke.
I think, John, you'd look good in pink.
You know, I'm not going to argue with you there, Al.
Yeah.
There comes Brooke in her pink rig. There's John Stearns driving that pink Mercedes-Benz. Look at those rims. Those rims are probably free, aren't they?
I imagine. Okay, now we have Hudson Middle School.
Cheering son.
Coached by Melissa Pedersen. Hudson Middle School cheerleaders have been attending open gyms to prepare for the upcoming season. Any incoming 6th, 7th, or 8th graders interested in cheerleading, please go to the middle school site and contact Coach Melissa. Good organization for the kids to be on.
And I think that was followed by the Hudson cheer and stunt, too. This summer, the cheerleaders have been practicing twice a week as a squad. They're looking forward to a Masters camp in July. Junior cheer camp will be held July 11th to the 15th. Register through community education.
But we had a change in plans.
We have.
Miss Glenwood City royalty is coming in. The Rustic Lore Days. Miss Glenwood City is Aubrey Loggy. First princess is Molly Draxler. We'd like you to join us for Glenwood City's Days, September 8th through the 11th, family fun night. Friday night, Saturday events includes a car show, bingo, meat raffle, and Queen's coronation. Now we got the Hudson Soccer Association.
Yes, indeed.
You know something about that, don't you, John?
Well, I've been a member for a long time. Hudson Soccer proudly offers soccer programs for all ages and playing levels, including the Western Wisconsin Travel program, rec, adult soccer, and numerous camps and clinics. Registration's now open for fall travel and rec. Visit www.hudsonsoccer.com.
We are so
for more
lucky.
Information.
We are so lucky in this community to have the fields and the associations. All these associations are independently created and not run by a city or a municipality. They're all run by parents.
Well, your daughter Allison played goalie for Hudson Soccer for a long time.
Yeah.
I had 3 girls. My wife Rose and I had 3 girls. All played high school soccer and then college soccer. So all started by Hudson Soccer Association and their love of the game.
Yep.
And Matt Gutschmeidel is still the president of the Hudson Soccer Association. Long time. He's probably been president for 10 or 12 years or more. Great guy to work with. When I owned Catalyst Sports Medicine, Matt and I worked out a deal to have indoor training done at the old Catalyst site, now Twin City Orthopedic. Shameless plug, wasn't it?
Terrible.
Comfort Keepers is in-home care for seniors and veterans in our community to stay safe and healthy in the comfort of their own homes. Comfort Keepers is looking for caring, compassionate people who like helping others to join their team. They offer great pay, flexible schedules, and rewarding work. Comfort Keepers, serving the St. Croix Valley for 18 years.
Now we have Hammond Heartland Days royalty. Miss Hammond is Bry Affeld. Princess and Miss Congeniality is Katie Hedrick. Princess Haley Roska.
And there, August 12th to the 14th is the Hammond event.
Our neighbors to the east.
A little break in the action.
They probably don't have any the next event. Oh, here they come. Have you ever rented a pontoon from Beanie's?
I have not, but I'd like to. It sounds kind of fun. Beanie's Marina. Boat rental and boat launch is located right across the river in Lakeland, Minnesota. They've got a brand new fleet of the biggest pontoons to rent, and I'd need a big pontoon.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd want a little dinghy. Absolutely nothing like a summer's day on the St. Croix River. Come rent a pontoon or launch your boat at Beanie's Marina.
Yeah, I see them out on the river quite a bit. A lot of they have a. Well, I think we'll see it here.
They have a party pontoon.
Yeah. Kind of a fun thing to do.
That is a very large pontoon. You know, some of these new pontoons, they'll have engines and motors behind them. They can haul water skiers.
Oh,
actually.
yeah, absolutely. Whoa.
Wow.
Oh.
I think he can give me one more if he's throwing Tootsie Rolls. He almost hit us.
Well, it's better than getting water that you got. Well, yep. Well, John, we both moved to town in 1988, 89.
Yep.
And over those
Indeed.
30-some years, there's been quite a change since we moved in, hasn't there?
A little bit.
All for the better.
Yes, indeed. You know, the community continues to grow. I got to say, Hudson is just such a wonderful community. It's got the beautiful and historic downtown. We got the vibrant hill up on top. You and I both run businesses on the hill. It's kind of nice. We don't have a parking issue up on the hill, do we?
No, we don't.
But downtown here, you know, and they don't really have a parking issue. They have a walking issue, don't they?
That's what some people would say that.
Yes.
All right, next we have the Hudson Raiders varsity dance team. This particular group is outstanding. 27 athletes, grades 9 through 12. They perform pom, kick, jazz, hip-hop, and other school events. The varsity Raiders were 2022 Big Rivers Conference champs and the 2022 DI Division I Western Wisconsin champs in jazz and kick. And 2022 they were the division state champions. That's quite an honor. First time in Hudson history.
That is a gaggle of girls.
It sure is.
Beautiful girls, long hair. They're just a good-looking group. Next, we have the Osceola Ambassadors, sponsored by the Osceola Community Fair 2021-22 ambassadors are Shaw Stiles, Sophia Forney, Elaine Roberts, Charlizia Hacken, Macy McNitt, Jasmine Walstead, Skylar Johnson, and Sydney Peterson. The Osceola Community Fair is the weekend after Labor Day. Join the fun this coming September.
You know, we could probably be busy every weekend, couldn't we? Going to these different events and
Yes.
all our great things for the communities.
Absolutely.
For the businesses and everything like that. Okay, Positively Planters.
And this is options for women out of River Falls that are in the parade. Obviously, with the Roe v. Wade situation recently, the options for women programs are more important than ever right now.
Well, here we have the Clear Lake, Wisconsin float from Clear Lake, Wisconsin.
Junior Royalty Queen is Anna Cooper. Junior Royalty Princess is Aristia Swinepole. The second Princess, Isabel Anderson. First Princess, Elizabeth Tronrud. And Miss Clear Lake, Grace Grohovec.
Next, we have Waterways Restoration. Take You Back Your Shoreline, offering residential, commercial, and municipal shoreline and boat channel clearing, aquatic weed removal, dredging, and more.
So if you got that lake home and you need the weeds taken care of, that's it, right? I think that was the last unit in the parade here.
Same to you. Good. Yeah, good to see you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, That wraps up our.
I think that's the last unit of the parade.
Yes. There's our police chief, Jeff Willems.
Mr. Willems. There's Jeff. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we very much enjoyed bringing you the 2022 Booster Day Parade. We got a little bit wet here in the downpour at the end, but Mr. Burchell, now known as the Black of Hull after Aaron Rodgers' new girlfriend, Blue of Earth, and
it was a pleasure, John. I doubt seriously if we'll be asked back to do this again, but it's all, we've been probably 6-7 years. You think we've been doing this?
Well, and you and I have been kicked out of
better places, right?
Places and things. So if we don't get asked back, I completely understand that. But it's been a pleasure having you here today again, John Knutson,
Alan Burchell. Thanks for watching.
Wishing you good night. Bye bye.